Hey, real quick, the spiritual battle is so real. Let me tell y'all something. So I'm just waking up. I'm gonna tell you what I just had spiritual realm dream about. Um, so I was on the porch in my house. My mother was there. My father was there, and there was a baby here, like probably felt like a baby. I don't know, and it was um it was a big van. I was on my front porch, and I'm sitting down on my porch, admiring the beauty of my plants. I was, I, I have a garden on my front porch, so I was admiring the beauty, God's creation, telling my father and my mom how beautiful the plants was. I was like kissing the plants and touching the plants, admiring the flowers. I had some flowers growing. There's a big bush growing. The plants that I'm growing outside, but they were a little bit bigger than they are now, a little bit more grown out. And this big van drives by and it's playing Eric Clapton real loud. And I don't even listen to Eric Clapton, but I knew it was Eric Clapton. And he's driving around. He's got real good system. The music was real loud, real clear. My father was like, and he was like, damn, that's good system. Admiring the dude's system. So he drives out around, like around the building, and goes inside some house next door, like to a neighbor's house. And he gets out the whatever. Long story short, he gets out the car. I nodded at him and I was, making like drums to the beat of the drums or the music, just admiring the music, just giving him some credit for having a nice system. And him and his son, or him and another guy with him, they went inside the house across the street from us. And then they came back out. And next thing I know, I was in my house and I came inside my house and he was on my he was in my house on the couch. Instantly, when he came in, me and my father we grabbed our guns. My father had grabbed his and went out to the front to talk to him at the door or whatever. I'm grabbing my guns and loading up my guns, and I had my little pistol in my hand, so I'm put it in my pocket. By that time, the dude's sitting on my porch. On the couch. He's sitting on my couch, and he's telling my father, "Yeah, your gun's not gonna work. It's not gonna work against me." So we're like, "What?" Then my dad pulled his gun out, and then the dude, now the white dude, he was Christopher Walken. That was the face he had. That was the body he was in. It was Christopher Walken's body. If you don't know, he's the famous actor, white dude, Christopher Walken. So by that time, he drew a pistol out on us, and I think my brother took the baby that was in the house with us in the other room. So it's me, my mom, my father, probably one other sibling, and then I came out the room. I had put an extra bullet in the head of the gun, cocked it, and I had my little regular seven in the clip, and I put one in the head. And I cocked it and walked out there. So when he drew the gun, I drew my gun because I wasn't trying to hurt the man. I had no intentions on trying to hurt the man. But he drew the gun in my house and he's pointing it. Then he pointed it at me. And he said, your gun's not going to work. So I was like, I pulled my gun out and I seen my dad trying to shoot him. And I seen my mom trying to shoot him. But their guns were clicking. So I pulled mine, like I said, and I didn't want to shoot. But I trying to squeeze my trigger and it wouldn't squeeze at all. So I went and got my other gun, came back out the room. I pointed at him from across the room, tried to squeeze at him. I cocked it and everything, tried to squeeze at him. It wouldn't squeeze. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to squeeze the fucking trigger. It wouldn't squeeze. And he said, your gun's not going to work like I told you. So I put my gun down, you know. And at this point, I went and grabbed him. And I grabbed him by his legs. And as I grabbed him by his legs, he kind of shrunk in half the size that he was in. And he started like snarling and shit. And he was saying shit like, you know, I forget exactly what he was saying. But in my head, I said, you have to fight fire with water. You can't fight fire with fire. That's what I said in my head. And I had just said this to one of my friends the night before on the phone conversation. And I said, you can't fight fire with fire. You have to fight fire with water. So I kissed him. I kissed Christopher Walken. He's, you know, and pretty much it was the devil. That was the interpretation that I got from him, because he was like, he said, I have to perpetuate evil into this universe. He said, I have to destroy this universe. And I said, no, man. I said, I love you, man. I love you. And I kissed him about 2 or 3 times on the cheek. And as I was kissing him and holding him by his legs, he's squirming, but he was kind of powerless at that point when I started kissing him. I kissed him about 3 times, like I said, and I'm throwing him out the front door at this time. As I'm putting him out the front door, he grabbed the door hinge. And then my father was about to smash his fingers. And I said, don't smash him. I kissed his hand. And as I kissed his hand, he let go. And then he was struggling, like to stay in the house. And he said, I have to perpetuate evil in this universe. He said, I have to destroy this universe. And I said, I love you. I said, I love you, man. And the more I told him I loved him, he basically let go of the door hinge, and I was able to shut the door. And even as I woke up, he said, I have to perpetuate evil into this universe. I just had that just now. I don't care how rough I look. I don't care about physical appearances. I had to tell y'all that while it was still fresh. There's a certain something that's looking and watching over people. And there's also a certain something that is guiding certain people. The only thing that could destroy hate is love. The only thing that could destroy hate is love. And so when you're faced with adversity or hate, you have to give it love. And like I said, I couldn't even shoot him. There was nothing that we could do. My father's even a strong man. I'm a strong man. Only thing that got him out of there was when I kissed him on the cheek and told him I love you, and you know, and he said Also, too, when I had grabbed him by the legs, he said, "Where's that baby? Where's that baby?" And I told him, I said, the baby's gone, man. The baby's gone. And he was looking for the baby. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, do what you can to protect your families, man. Uh, Guns might not be able to save you, but the guns, you know what it's for, or whatever. But what I'm saying, in a spiritual battle, you can't use a gun against spiritual warfare. You can't use the gun against the devil. You can only use the gun to stop people. And that's a big part of the evil perpetuation that is perpetuated into the universe, is us killing each other. And we're being used to harm each other by this little fucking force. Very strong, but like I said, love is stronger than hate. Love and goodness and God's will is stronger than the devil. So the only way to beat him is to give him love. And I'm not saying love the devil. I'm saying any opposition you face, the true way to beat it is with love. And that's what I just dreamed. It's so vivid. Like, the shit was real. I'm thinking and then I'm gonna tell you, last night, people get used and don't realize it. Last night I'm talking to my friends from afar. We talked about 2 hours on the phone. And some female that I know was like, "Who you talking to? This is how you know motherfuckers are watching me and praying on me." So, who is you talking to? I said, I was talking to my friends. And then this morning, this is a whole next morning, she's talking about for 2 hours. Exactly the amount of time I was on the phone with my people. For 2 hours. Enjoy. No, I'm not saying that the person that I'm talking about is evil or nothing. I'm not saying that. But how do motherfuckers know the exact time? What I'm doing or wherever I'm doing. And I'm gonna tell you, this person always, every time I'm doing something I live in a whole nother state than this person. Every time I'm doing something, they always send me eyeball emojis, like they can see me. So be aware of these motherfuckers that are around you and that you're letting in your life. And be aware of the energy that you surround yourself with and the people that you surround yourself with, because you could be letting the devil in your house. You could be letting a minion, like the movie Minions that's out right now. You could be letting a minion around you just to destroy you, or keep tabs on you, or destroy you spiritually. Stay strong and stay the course, man. It's really mind blowing what's going on right now. But that was what I just seen in my dream. And dreams ain't nothing but the spiritual world. It's not the physical realm. It's the spiritual realm. Just stay strong out there, man. Fight fire with water, not fire with fire. It's your Big Home Big Bad, man. Please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe, man. Thank y'all so much.